Hi everyone, so this video review is for They Came From Below by Elle Dreamer. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that, so if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on my blog, all the details are in the post. And this is the video review. So, They Came From Below by Elle Dreamer. This was a comedy horror romance. Oh, unforgettable, like really, really funny as well. Manny is the sheriff in Golden Springs, and she meets Cassie when this film crew comes to Golden Springs because they are scouting the locations, and there's a big storm and it traps everyone in the town because it's sort of messed up the roads going in and out, and then suddenly there are all these strange going ons also being reported. So I was really intrigued the moment that I started reading, because you kind of just knew something was going to happen when the storm rolled in, and with the crew learning about the town's history of the mining disaster. And then Manny's uncle rambling about strange alien creatures and being prepared for something coming. Manny ended up really needing his help after the storm because, it was like, yeah, he had been kind of right about all this stuff and no one had really listened. So Manny was instantly curious, having met Cassie, kind of unimpressed with Cassie's boyfriend. The guy had attitude, like seriously, really spoiled, and actually made the story really funny. But as soon as she learns that they have broken up the next morning, she kind of can't shake Cassie from her thoughts. And then quickly after, an incident when she sort of there's this incident where she goes to investigate the old mine, and then all of a sudden Cassie's really eager to spend more time with her too. So that's the start of their connection building. And I loved how this was a team effort. There was a whole cast of different people, different representations, all working together to save the heartache of anyone else being taken by these creatures that seem to have come from the mine. And it was like really unexplained strangeness until like the ending, where it all sort of gets revealed, which is great. And there was so much action and not a second to relax. Like once they knew what they were dealing with, like they had to move fast and they had to like get prepared. And then one thing always led to another to create an exciting drama that kept me like absolutely hooked, and I was just desperate to know if they could all survive. But it wasn't without some unexpected and emotional twists along the way too, and it's really difficult to say too much about it because it will give away too many spoilers. But it was brilliantly funny. There was just like the perfect amount of humor in there to make this the comedy that it needed to be, and it was just so funny and fascinating. Perfect light-hearted horror with sentiment and heart and emotional moments for everyone that gave it that extra depth and that extra twist that I really, really loved, and I hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of They Came From Below by Elle Dreamer, which I hope you will. If you've read They Came From Below by Elle Dreamer, I would love to know what you thought of it. But if you haven't read it yet and you're planning to read it, it's on your read list, and you're super intrigued and thinking, yeah, I really want to read that, then again, please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, really, really hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Bye.